Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me today in another mod spotlight in Hearts of Iron 4. Before I continue, go sure to check out my Patreon, and if you want to support me optionally, then you get the Patreon. Well, of course your views and your subscriptions are already enough for me, but it will be greatly appreciated. And today, well, did you feel like the French nation was always underrepresented and didn't play a role in the game at all? Well, probably you were correct. But a mod came out where the French in the vanilla game, well, can get a true superpower. And we are going to take a look together to this new mod. So welcome to my spotlight. In that case, the mod is called Better Entente. Better Entente. Well, if we come to the game, you may think, it's the boring same game scenario, it's all the same stuff. Well, in the first instance, you may be correct. But if we get to France, to the French nation, then, well, France, the mighty nation of France, we will make France not surrender in this spotlight. Let's get into the game then, playing with all historical focuses. And so, the mod is called Better Entente. Sucreve, vive la France! I just say vive la France and vive la Révolution. Vive la Révolution and vive la Napoleon. It will be in this mod, vive la France. So let's check the mod description. I thought the little Entente focus needed a buff, so I made this. This mod adds, can invite Benelux, Luxembourg, Belgium and Holland to Entente, can invite Poland to Entente. Vive la France focus adds ideological fanatism idea. Can invite Hungary to Entente, can invite Bulgaria to Entente, and you can invite Portugal to Entente as well. So you can secure yourself all the way bordering the German nations together with your democratic allies, it would be. But I think so. The French focus tree is here, well, quite boring, you may think in the first instance. You may be correct. But you have to take a look to this path. So the government reforms support the status quo. Then if you go to Rue Versailles, well, it will be quite boring, so you have to go the left path. To the little Entente. Then you can invite Yugoslavia, you can invite Romania, you can guarantee the Polish and invite the Polish. You can invite the Benelux, then Operation Watchtower. But you have to get rid of the disjointed government for them to do so. Then you can do Operation Watchtower in Hungary, in Bulgaria, in Portugal, and in Bulgaria, in these three countries. And then you can invite them, of course, Vive la France first. You have to do a faction of 2 members. And you can create faction and you will get ideological fanaticism with a better defense for you. Vive la France. Invite the Benelux, Operation Watchtower, and then there you go. Then you can get the European superpower at last. But to do so, we have to get rid of the disjointed government first. How do we do so actually? I never played France. We just have to go to the little Entente, the Yugoslavia. To get rid of the disjointed government as the French. Of course, mod description is down below, go to check it out. Actually, let's get our industry up first. So I will rush through this path before we get our allies. Yeah, research slot-wise, I'm playing with as always, playing with the extended research and extended ideologies. I mean, extended focuses. Yeah, let's maximize out Ile-de-France and its surrounding areas. So there we go, Barjol and Pas-de-Calais, although Pas-de-Calais may be threatened from the German fascists. We need oil. 10 oil we'll get from the Soviets, so we have 53 factories right now. Well, I could release some countries, should I release Syria? I mean, there's really nothing, there's literally nothing we can use in Syria. So let's release Syria. Shall we release Syria? Yeah, let's release Syria. There we go, Syrian independence. Yeah, well, Lebanon has 1 Syrian factory. Fine, let's release Lebanon too. Let's release Lebanon. Alright, let's release Vietnam as well. But I don't know, if we release Vietnam, why do we lose 3 factories? I never understand that. We just lose because we have no tungsten and no chromium. If nations trade with you, you actually, well, so don't release Vietnam, because if nations trade with you, you get the factories for yourself. Don't release Vietnam. No, it's a bad idea. Yeah. I'm not gonna release anyone. Yeah, mighty France. Never mind. So, here, what's that? That's a ship. Yeah, I really don't care about the ships, to be honest. Well, whatever. Yeah. Well, come on, the factories, and then we'll go this path. Well, I'm thinking if we go, yeah, fine, we can get the factories here, but after that I have to rush through this path in order to present the little Entente here. Well, it will be a great Entente, and French won't be. And French will actually play a major role in the game again. Who would have expected the French to play a major role in the game? Well, you certainly would not, but the French will play a major role. And we won't succumb to the fascists this time, for sure. For sure. So we can invite Belgium, Luxembourg, Holland, Yugoslavia, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, and Poland, and Romania, and Bulgaria. I really can invite all of these. Yes, we can, to our faction. Therefore getting a very strong nation, to say the least. Yeah, let's expand our industry first to have a somewhat decent state election. Communist and government. Well, I don't know if you want to get communist or stay democratic, actually. Well, if we go communist, I'm not sure if they would get influenced by the by our own ideology. So, democratic learnings against spread democratic influence. Or we could get communist as well. Yeah, let's try out the communist path. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I'm not sure if that's gonna work, actually. Therefore, yeah, the communists, they already have a popularity of 47%, but I don't think that this will work, actually. Yeah. Anyways, well, that's fine. Yeah. We have to reform the government and go support the status quo, actually. We can't reverse Versailles. We won't reverse Versailles. Let's get the few factories and then aim for a little Entente. Well, this would mean that the nations would turn mainly democratic. It will be interesting to see if that will actually happen. I'm looking forward to, well, see the future of the French Entente alliance. Now, meanwhile, we can, I would say, well, reform our navy. Let's destroy all of our planes, get them into the reserve. Because war with the Germans will be, well, unavoidable one way or the other. Therefore, I think we have to, well, militarize as well, like the Germans are doing. Yeah. Well, I think, yeah, we are gonna stay actually democratic. We are not going to go communist. We are going to stay democratic here. So yeah, although they may have high popularity, but we'll stay democratic. Surprised. So now, fine. The research thought is, I really need that. We really need that as well. We need tons of weapons too, though. That's the problem. Now we have 11 military factories. That's fine. But we really have to get rid of these, well, civilian economy. We have to. Well, for now we can get, fine, I would say civilian factories. Let's get more. We should embrace our common causes. No. Down that path. Yeah, 25% nationality, but we'll go democratic. So I may change my opinion quite a bit in this episode, but for the purpose of this spotlight, we will stay democratic. And we will heavily militarize the French nation, heavily. A real half degree. So, well, taking on the Italians and the Germans at both, a bit challenging. Revoke their rights, well, alright, whatever here. Now it's time to do the government reform and invite the nations to the little Entente, how it's called, yeah, the little Entente. With the French as the leadership. And then let's see how vast our influence can get. We need a strong army. Well, currently our strength is 500,000. That isn't that bad, but don't forget that we still have the disjointed government, which is bad, at least. That is quite bad. You have to remilitarize France in order to make France great again. Vive le Napoleon, vive le Bonaparte, vive la France. So, where do we have planes? We have planes in on our ships. Don't forget our fleet is vast and powerful. We really shouldn't fear naval invasion. That's, I think, sure. So let's spot the status quo. We can't get rid of that. So let's actually get a war industrialist. Yevgeny Peshkov. Are still communists influence? How do communists influence us? Please. So, government down that path lies the dissolution of France itself. Yeah, we won't let the colonists win. Well, this time the Parti Radical will win, not the Parti Communiste Français, the Parti Radical. Parti Radical. Oh, this is an act of war. Well, I'm sure the British won't join, so I'll have to go and say, yeah, Germany, you can remilitarize your Rhinelands. Oh, well, they, factory-wise, they are quite strong, but not for long. They may be strong, but not for long. Not with the Entente together, unified under French leadership. We will make the Germans fall. So, next thing, Little Entente. The Little Entente, so let's see, it surely has been modified. The Little Entente, an alliance formed after the Great War to prevent aggression from Austria and Hungary to their neighbors, was followed by France, but has now begun to fall apart. Instead of securing the ties with Britain, we should take initiative to restore and consolidate this faction, starting with its founders in Czechoslovakia. But Czechoslovakia will get an invitation, and I hope, well, I'm confident that the Czechs will accept and will join our faction. Well, they should. Otherwise we may have some problems, but they should accept it, I think. Yeah. So, yeah. So all the humanity, Czechoslovakia, well, having them there would be quite nice. But the Italians, well, are a problem. I hope I can get the British fighting on my side as well. That would be really, really nice, but I don't think the British will get their hands involved. Yeah, as always, the British are standing back probably, drinking their tea and doing nothing. There we go. We are one step closer to winning the Little Entente. Our plan is to stop the Little Entente alliance from falling apart and away from us making progress. Edward Benesch approves of our efforts and has accepted our invitation to an alliance. There we go. Czechs, welcome. Now let's strengthen government. Let's invade Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia, let's see. Yugoslavia has enough concerns without having to worry about expansionist neighbors. Bringing them back into the Little Entente would be a great service to both them and ourselves. It truly would be. But let me get the Czechs back, I would say, in time to, well, improve. It's taking 453 days. 453 days, that's simply too much. Let's get perhaps new battleships. Well, our army here is how strong in the mainland? It has 53 divisions. 53 divisions. You know, always separating out the tank ones from the south. An unstable alliance. All the Chinese United Fronts, of course, is unstable. I mean, it's Chinese United Front. Getting more tanks, and then more artillery and more support equipment. There we go. Saying so, we should get more support companions, especially at the engineer company. So, nice. Yugoslavia joins French faction. Our plan is to stop the Little Entente. Principal approves and he joined our faction. That is nice. Sniper team. Now invade Romania. The Romanian democracy is fragile, caught between its internal fascist factions and Soviet communism. Bringing them into the Little Entente will allow them to retain stability with our backing. Well, now I hope that the Czechs won't accept the ultimatums proposed by the Germans. I think they shouldn't accept. Come on, I mean, after all, they shouldn't accept. Well, as France, we'd have to prepare our defenses, so let's get into that. So we aren't doing that bad, so we don't need to guard our coastline. We don't have to, since guess why? Simply because of our strong navy. So let's combine our navy here. I need two navies. One navy against the Italians, which have the stronger fleets, and the second navy against the Germans. Yeah. Flotte du Extrême Orient. Get them there as well. Now let's see, we have quite a bit of troops in Africa. I'd say we could meet them against the Italians. These 15, yeah, let's get them to this front line to knock out Italian Tripoli and capture it so quick as possible. Let's get the French blue color there and get them General, don't we have a trickster? Henri Giraud. Yeah. Saying so, let's have time sadly, we can't pursue technology that fast. With artillery. And then, yeah, we still need infantry equipment, so the French army, I don't know why they need so much equipment. I mean, they should start off with sufficient equipment, not they need tons and tons of equipment, unfortunately. Which isn't really that nice, but it's fine, I would say. There we go. Across our whole country. Let's see, we have one more tank division, go into there. These Mountaineers, they will defend the line against the Italians. They should do quite fine, I think. Brave. There are only 4. Going to assign, let's say, enough infantry divisions to defend the Maginot line. Let's say 24. 14. 15. Okay. I like the French accent here. Yeah, 24 against the Germans. Now with the rest, well, we're gonna see. Never underestimate the enemy. Well, the Czechs, they have to protect their border fortifications, they have plenty of them. And Romania joined the alliance. Now, next one, let's invade the Benelux. Even all the Benelux countries combined couldn't stop a German invasion. But we and our allies together can stop the Reich from continuing their aggressive expansion. And does anyone even read these? Probably not. Finally, we can go for partial mobilization. Come on, thank God, thank God. I mean, that's time to do so. To get partial mobilization. Yeah, our political power is really low because our government is disjointed. That's a pretty bad thing. Assign them against Belgium. Tanks, these 6, I don't know what to do with them, to be honest. Let's convert them to normal. Division de Infanterie Alpine. Assign them to this force. Well, we have to train them. We have to train you as well and train you. But since we lack the equipment, we can wait with the training. Yeah, let's get now lots of infantry equipment. Lots of. Well, that's easier said than done. Since the Germans, well, they have a superior doctrine. How you know? Our doctrine is still out of date. Really not good at all. So we have to get rid. I don't know how to get rid of the disjointed government. How? We are one step closer to getting the Entente. We are. Operation Watchtower. And they rejoined it, but I have to strengthen our government because I have really no idea how we get rid of that horrible disjointed government effort thingy. It's truly disturbing our efforts against the fascists. Oh, look at that, the communists are winning. Well, that's a nice turn and tide. At least we don't have to garrison the border against the Spanish. That's a really good thing. Our navy has 5 battleships here, and our navy, let's combine it here in Brest. We have 47 ships here. Well, 47, I should have expected more. These are our, and they do that as well. But these 47 should be enough against the Germans. So let's see our faction right now. Our faction is that big. We have to do Operation Watchtower. I really don't know how we can succeed with that. So just wait and see, I guess. It's wait and see. Strengthen governments. Yeah, okay. He has no path certainly how to go for that. Well, I guess let's go for a defensive focus. Actually, let's invite Poland. Poland is between a rock and a hard place. If we invite the Polish, Germany will be surrounded by our allies. Yeah, should we guarantee them or invite them? Guaranteeing them might actually lead to the British as well. We have to get both anyways. Let's guarantee the Polish and after that invite them. I guess, yeah. That's fine. The French with that disjointed government, please get rid of that. I think the best way would have been if we would have went the fascist path, but since we did not, it's taking some time here. And the Germany, this violates the Versailles Treaty. What do you think, Germans? Well, they have a really powerful industry, way stronger than ours, sadly. They have 32 military factories, they have more than we do, so they are a threat to France. Oh no, a threat to France. What should we do? So, German troops everywhere. Well, if we invade the Hungarians, we can invade the fascist Hungarians, but I think we may be a bit too late for that. I really hope we won't be too late for that. We need the Hungarians on our side. Polish guarantee. There we go. Except now we can go for Vive la France, and then we can do Watchtower Hungary and spread our ideology in Hungary. Yeah, I mean the Democrats have 43% already, so we can turn them back to the democratic path quite fast. That's a good thing, at least to, well, turn them back to the democratic path. I have to go for a doctrine. It's taking some time, but I simply have to get some basic doctrines. I'm sorry. There's no way around that. Of course, the Soviets signed the pacts. Proscribe communism in France. Nice. Now it's removed. We banned. Let's ban communism. There we go. We banned communism. Now our government shouldn't be that extremely disjointed anymore. I hope it shouldn't be. Let's get fighters. Improve the French Air Force, but we have to get more infantry equipment, to say the least. Yeah. After that, more infantry equipment. That's our plan. Now, the German army is heavily, well, fortifying itself. Vive la France, come on. After that, the Watchtower Hungary. Yeah, we have to get the Hungarians onto our side first. So, if you play this mod, well, it's a great one if you want to make the French more significant in the game. I would suggest you to go for this path first before you go for the industrial path. So, we have to go for Operation Watchtower. We still have the disjointed government cell. I have no idea how to get rid of that. Well, let's do Algerie, France in the meanwhile. Disjointed government. Let's see, where is it here? The nation is divided. Well, it's not divided. I mean, we have 100% support, 100%, come on. I wouldn't say that having 100% support is divided. It's certainly not. And what the German Reich is justifying already. That's not nice. It's not nice to say the least. We have these 19 troops only to strike against the German lines. That's not really much at all. That's quite low actually. Only having 19 troops there. Guess that's fine. We have to train more divisions. Let's train more Division d'Infanterie Alpine. Soft attack. Let's, yeah. I simply lack the military equipment. Let's train them. Train 24. Mans. I think we can move the halfway into this front. Yeah. Army focus. Well, having this joint government as France is putting us in a bad place, especially against the Germans. We have to hope the Germans wouldn't join. We have to attack them relentlessly, so yeah, with our troops, in a really hard manner, to make them surrender, to have a chance against them. To have a little chance even. You have to do so. Our fighters up here, up and running, then our bombers here. Do we have many bombers? We actually don't. We have 204, and there we go, that's the... Oh, we lack manpower. We lack manpower, that needs to be a joke. Probably, yeah, I'd suggest you going the communist path. I'm struggling staying democratic. I'm really struggling staying democratic, that's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, to say the least. Let's hope the Germans won't go to war at least, and if so, I hope to get the British on my side as well. Lack of manpower is making things not, well, really easier for us. Well, British be damned. We support our allies. Uh-oh, they declared war on us. Well, our army has to get involved. Our army, I don't care, I'm gonna... the inevitable, the unthinkable of happened. That's not nice, that's not nice. Well, let's see how good the little Entente can be against the German fascists, against the German menace. To push aggressively. And of course, the Italians, they simply had to join. Simply had to join the faction and make everything horrible. Well, our fleets will raid the Italian coastline. François Darlan. Search and destroy the Italians. Well, now the British, they're just sitting back and drinking tea while we have to do everything. Search and destroy all the German ships. Come on. And our fighters go for supremacy in the German regions. So let's see if we can even get air supremacy especially in our region, the Benelux, and then in the Western Germany. Okay, we have air supremacy there. The Italians, they, yeah, joined them. You have to hold the line. We are pushing them, that's nice. Can I call in my allies? We did call everyone in. Belgium, gladly give me your 22 divisions, and that's nice. Now we have 65 divisions pushing against the German fascists. Come on, Czechs, don't surrender! If the Czechs surrender, the whole force will be spread across all front, and the Italians are pushing against us. Oh, I have to deploy my units at once. I think let's deploy 12 of them in the Italian front, because the Italians need to get stuffed, and the rest in our front. There we go. Now we have an army of 871,000, but we simply lack the equipment and manpower. Importantly, we lack the manpower. Get General, get this General, there we go. Netherlands, get your divisions, we need more and more infantry equipment to save us. And assign and push, assign and push, assign and push it is. Yeah, we have plus 3.3 thousand artillery, so I can assign the artillery to my units. Let's assign it to the Division d'Infanterie, Division d'Infanterie Motorisée, Division d'Infanterie Alpine. Assign them some proper units like Recon Company and to our as well Signal Company. There we go. Well, the Czechs are doing not really nice. Come on. Oh, the Czechs surrendered. Unbelievable. Now the whole German threat is upon us. At least we are pushing somewhat. I could need British help. Having the British help here, we still have to destroy the government, so go for the communist path. I can only suggest you going for the communist path, otherwise, as we don't know, how we get rid of the disjointed governments. Yeah, there we go, the French fighting in Germany. I will actually enact harsh policy. It completes. Oh, we didn't occupy the states yet. Yeah. You know what, like, if you would have, like, I'm just gonna give me some political power to see you how easy it would be. If I would go for total mobilization, and if I would go for this as a requirement, you wouldn't have any problem. If I would then take, actually, army offense, and if I would take, let's take cavalry, let's take army logistics, and yes, use more power, so I'm only doing this to present you how strong France actually can be, if France was communist, actually, but since it's not strong. Then let's go for traditional roles, then power and politics, order above all, and hierarchy. Now you'll see the French just going really wild. You'll see. Now, here, we should win easily now against the Germans, especially since we have that, and the Germans pushing into our sector. Oh no, we have minus 17,200 units. Well, let's push against the Italians at least, shall we? Yeah, come on. There's no point in pushing against the Italians. Yeah, there you see. The Germans are still crushing the French, but, well, going the communist path would have prevented that. And you could actually encircle the German units here, therefore crushing them. That's a nice thing. Now you can completely militarize yourself. And perhaps your future isn't that dark how you expected, because you can actually resist against the incoming onslaughting German units. You have, if you would do in a balanced manner, then your units wouldn't slaughter themselves anymore, but the Germans, they certainly have a problem now. If you would have managed to bring the Hungarians onto your side, it would be certainly easier for you, but we did not, since we had the disjointed government focus. So, but you can see I'm playing in the highest speed, and, well, the French mainland isn't actually being threatened, and the British are just sitting back there and enjoying their tea. Well, that's the British, yes. It's the British. We have, well, 17 factories, yeah. At least we got some more factories here. We still have the disjointed government focus. I didn't expect the French to be that unreliable. Alright, well, that's certainly, yeah. Then we need more weapons, not 36 weapons. Right, for oil. Yeah. Perhaps it will end in 1940s, I don't know when. I don't know when it will end. We have no division basic training. Yeah, our allies slowly capitulate one by one. Now the Romanians are left, putting a fight against the Germans. Look at that, the front is actually free. Now I'm gonna tell my units to push aggressively, just push! Come on, Poland. Germany, declare war against Poland. No, they aren't declaring war against Poland. Of course they are not. Yeah, we should have invited the Poland to our faction. Yeah, at least, well, we're having some progress against the Germans. Some slight progress, although they are pushing against us. Oh. Alright, so, well, I hope you enjoyed this spotlight. I'm sure I could have done better. But I'm sure you will do better, so go sure to check the mod out. Description is down below. Mod link is down below in the description. So thank you for watching me. Don't forget, completely forgot about Africa. Great, completely forgot about Africa. Superb. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe and check the mod out. So I'm Sacred, I'm out. Have a good day to you all and see you next time. Goodbye.